Hi, my name is John Woodworth. I'd like to try to offer you a few tips on motivating your debtors into paying on time. Just so that you know who I am, my background is in finance and I've been running commercial collection agencies in Europe and North America since the 1960s. Successfully collecting outstanding debts is a skill, and I've written a book on the art of collecting money. I have also had many articles written about me in the press. I won't pretend to know everything about business, but I sure think I know a little bit about collecting money. So let's start by establishing what credit really is. It has been said that credit is the exchange of goods or services for a promise to pay at a later date, and it has often been described as people's faith in people. So now we could ask, what is credit control? It is the means by which a company protects and makes available its main assets, which are obviously its products and its services. And a major problem in business today is cash flow, not bad debts, because debtors tend to pay the creditor who pushes the hardest first. So I guess we can now ask, why do creditors not push harder for their monies? Bearing in mind that for every month the debtor gets off the hook without having to pay, he or she are that much more convinced that they just won't have to pay. Many companies who are owed money, they tend to dither, they delay, and they simply just avoid asking because of their fear of upsetting their major customers or fear of forfeiting future sales. All too often, companies sow the seeds of their own destruction by failing to set up a proper credit control system. It is very important to set up the system in writing, because if you don't, your customer will decide when he or she is going to pay. So don't fall into the trap that many smaller companies do of not taking cash collection that seriously. Initially, they will just get a junior member of staff to undertake credit control. These juniors often don't have the training, they don't have the experience or the communication skills to tackle the task. They are often bogged down with other work, and quite frankly, sometimes they simply just don't want to do it. What then happens is that many of the debts don't get paid on time. Then the boss gets involved. And because it's been allowed to drag on too long, he's now angry. And quite often, he is taking it personally. And so now he decides to pick up the phone and make the call. And because of his anger, he can quite often make the debtor feel that he or she is the real victim. Result? No monies. Just remember that more customers than not will pay on time, and a large percentage of those often just need a polite or a professional nudge. So we're now left with the troublesome cases who tend to be there because of bad luck or bad management, but not by intent, which means they're negotiable. This is again where a skilled approach will get results, which leads me to the whole area of pulling in experts to help. Many of you will have heard of Tom Peters, the U.S. management guru. He preached, do what you do best, outsource the rest. Because remember, you only run out of money once. There are excellent companies who specialize in controlling the whole area of credit control for you. My strong advice would be to get them on board. But I guess I'd say that, wouldn't I?